Hey guys, welcome back to the workshop here at Iron Creek. I just wanted to do a quick video as a follow-up to the release of this upgrade. I think this is my fourth generation of this grinder. This is the last one of the third generation, and I'll get back to that in a minute. But I wanted to do a quick video of this. I'm wrapping this one up. I'm getting ready to leave on a trip here pretty soon at the end of next week. And I just wanted to get this out here. This grinder is available. It'll be ready to ship by next Wednesday. If anybody's been thinking about it, now's the time. This will be the last one that I do of this newer version until probably July. I'm going to get an order cut and ready for me to work on when I get back from the trip, but it's going to be probably 3 weeks to go through and do all of the machining and all the bits and pieces that I need once I get these back from the laser cutter. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of this because this design has proved to be my best yet. It's just absolutely fabulous. The tracking, the alignment, the fit and finish is just fantastic. I will literally put this grinder up against any grinder out there on the market head to head, and feel very confident that this one would come out on top. So just a quick rundown. Obviously the KVAC 27 industry standard comes with this 2 horsepower tech top motor running at 3,500 RPM. This does have the quick disconnect that I came up with. Yep, bashed my finger earlier today. Quick disconnect off the VFD. If you need to move this around or move the VFD around, instead of being tethered, just disconnect that. You're good to go. I switched around the way that the tool arms lock in. I have these big tabs now, if you could see that. So it pushes out that entire tab against the tool arms, and does a much better job than just having a 3/8 inch bolt pinning that in there. You get that whole tab pushing that arm up flush against the other side of the body there, which results in more consistent alignment, very tight, locking that in without as much force. So really good upgrade there. I've beefed up the pivot points on the front and the back to include all 3 bolts on front and back, so a lot more contact area there. I took out the round bar that I was using, and I went to 2-inch square tube, which adds a lot more stability forward to front to rear, side to side. So once that gets cinched down, just really locks the whole assembly together. This specific one, I have the quick arms on there, make it faster to do your adjustments. Not too much on the front other than increasing and beefing up the pivot point there. I have changed up the tension arms, and this has been a really fantastic upgrade to the design. I'll show you in a minute here when I fire it up and do the tracking with it. Is just incredible. Changed up the double springs back to this single spring, gives a nicer spring rate, and just contributes to that tracking. That's amazing. I added an extra tooth to the lock on the pawl here, and both of these pieces are now case hardened. So bring those up to red hot, and it goes into the hardening agent, and then gets quenched, and picks up about 10 to 12 points in hardness on that ratchet assembly. I have push pads on both of them now, a lot more comfortable to lock and unlock and push that. More upright on the arms, so big improvement there. Pretty much the same super platen. This one doesn't have the platens in yet, so that's going to be in the next couple of days. I'll get those put in there. Platen on top, platen on front. Both of those will be ceramic glass lined. Much nicer geometry on the belt, and I'll bring your attention here. I have this magnet kind of holding this on here. Notice the space in between that wrench and the belt there. keep an eye on that. I'm going to run this up to full speed, and then I'll flip it straight into reverse without stopping it first. And just a head nod to this design is so the tolerances are so good on this that I literally have done less than 5 minutes of tuning this in. I basically put in the motor, put on the wheels, tighten them down, and I've done 0 other adjustments. I think on the tracking wheel, I ended up moving that outboard about a 1/16 of an inch or so, just to get a little extra play in that. But other than that, I haven't done any sort of fine tuning on this. It's just bolted together this way. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this up 100% in forward. And I'm going to go ahead and flip it in reverse and see if I can just kind of hold it here so you can watch when it goes into reverse. And now I'll go back into forward. So there you go. Now I'll bring that to a stop. This one is available for purchase. This one, if you purchase it local, I'll give you a really good deal on this. Shipping is $150 flat rate shipping anywhere in the United States, lower 48, $3,900 plus shipping. I'm saying $2,900 plus shipping. So if you want to pay $39, that's fine, but $29 plus shipping. And this is the last one I'll have until July. That does come with a DD articulated work rest with a 5x10 table. And you could spin that around to work along the flat edge or have the little cutout there. And that's part of that $2,900 shipped. It will not ship with the grinder. I have Dawn drop ships those for me. But everything else, the motor, the VFD, the grinder, fully assembled. Just pull it out of the box, plug in the VFD, turn it on, and start grinding. To get back to this guy right here, this is the last grinder of the 3rd generation that's available. The difference with this one, it has a 4-pole motor on it. 4-pole motors run at 1,800 RPMs, but they have 4 poles on there, so they're extremely smooth running and very high torque. I've built a couple of grinders with this motor on it. It's a bigger, heavier motor. This one I did upgrade to the square tube as well, so powder coated one of those up. And the VFD, I double the frequency on the VFD, so it's rated at 1,800, so it runs at 3,600 RPM. And you could actually put a 7-inch wheel on this. With the torque that this motor has, it would spin a 7-inch wheel like a dream. But this is the last one that I have of the 3rd generation. So this one I'm going to let go for $2,100. It's already, I just swapped out the motor on this. I had a different motor on this. I had an iron horse low-end motor on it. I pulled it off and I put this Tech Top 4-pole motor on it, and much better motor. This is a good grinder. It's already dialed in. The forward and reverse, same kind of a setup as the new model, but it does have the older tension arms on there and the older tool arm locks like that. So this grinder is available. Hit me up on that. $2,100 plus shipping, and of course, if you're local, $2,100. Come pick it up, and there you go. So thanks for stopping by and checking this out. Again, this is going to be the last one I have until July. So if you've been waiting for an extremely high-end grinder that's just a workhorse, this is the one. All right, thanks guys, and talk to you soon.